Hi everyone and welcome back to Lit Up with Annie. Greek mythology is filled with epic tales of gods, heroes, and tragic destinies. But today we are diving into one of the most enchanting and bittersweet myths. It's the story of Persephone and Hades, the tale of how seasons came to be. Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, who was the goddess of harvest, was young, beautiful, and full of life. She loved to roam the fields, she would go pick flowers, and she enjoyed the warmth of the sun. But her beauty, it did not go unnoticed. Deep in the underworld was Hades, the god of the dead. Now, Hades had fallen in love with her, and he was not one who would wait. So one day, as Persephone reached this for a particular beautiful flower, suddenly the ground beneath her trembled and it cracked open. From the darkness below, Hades emerged in his black chariot, swept her into his arm, and before she could cry out, poof, they vanished into the depths of the underworld. Demeter was devastated. She searched the earth for her daughter, calling her name, but Persephone was nowhere to be found. Her grief was so immense that she abandoned her duties. And soon, the once green lands, they withered. Crops failed, rivers dried, and the world fell into endless winter. It was because of the sadness, the grief that Demeter was having inside of her. Meanwhile, in the underworld, Persephone was torn between despair and also fascination. Though she longed for her mother, of course, she was also beginning to see a different side of Hades. He was not just the ruler of the dead. He was lonely, he was powerful, and deeply in love with her. And then came the moment that would change everything. Before she could return to the surface, Hades offered Persephone a pomegranate. She took a bite, only a few seeds. But in doing so, she unknowingly bound herself to the underworld forever. How? Zeus, the king of the gods, had to intervene. Now he struck a deal. Persephone would spend part of the year with her mother, bringing warmth and life to the world. Tabhi to summer aayega. But for the months she remained with Hades, the earth would grow cold and barren. And so the cycle of the seasons was born. And that, my friends, is the story of how the changing seasons came to be. A tale of love, a tale of loss, and the balance of life itself. So what do you think? Was Persephone a victim or a queen who found her own power? Let me know in the comments, and if you would love to know more about Greek mythology, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales, more from literature to come. If you would like to join the full course, please let me know. The details of it are in the description box. Contact me if you are preparing for NET, SET, or assistant professor exam, or any exam which has to do with English literature. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you in the next session.